Okay, so now we get to Zigbar 2.0 in terms of like what the fuck lore bomb.
Yeah.
It's not even like it wasn't as obvious as Zigbar's where we just see his face and then he's called Lushu. We just get the back of his head and his voice. And then we're like, wait, what the fuck happened with Luke Sword? Because in 2, he's nothing. Especially in just regular 2. He shows up for a scene in Pirates of the Caribbean, then you kick his ass in War Never Was, and he leaves. And then he gets a few lines in 2 Final Mix, but he's still nothing. And then out of nowhere, he becomes important.
Yeah. He feels in 2 especially. He feels like the gimmick character. Like when you look at the organization's roster, it's like, okay, they have book guy, they have science guy, they have ice guy, fire guy, they have card guy. Like he just feels like a fill-in guy.
Evil British guy.
Yeah. But then, especially in like Remind, it's like why are you talking in riddles now? Like what are you? But what's interesting is that like it feels like he's an opposition of Zigbar Lushu. Yeah, so I don't know who he could be or what he could be or.
So an interesting thing about the way you fight him in like 2 and in Remind, where it's like it's not really a fight but a time trial. Mm-hmm. It's like he's testing Sora for something.
Yeah.
Like he didn't want to kill Sora. He wants to prepare him for something, like helping someone he serves. Like he's a butler, a British butler for someone.
Yeah.
Well, butler can drive a car. Whose car was he driving for?
Oh, how interesting.
So it was like he could have been, because we have no idea what Verum Rex is.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's in like a scene there, isn't he?
The very end scene.
Yeah.
I know you haven't beat him yet.
No, I have not.
Spoilers for the end.
Yeah.
But if you beat Yozora, you get the same scene if you die, but an extra thing to where he looks at someone ahead of him in a seat, and someone says "wonderful" or something. Wonderful, isn't it? And it's Luke Sword's voice.
Yeah. Well, I think I've seen that's the part of that at least. But my problem, the reason I always forget about that scene is because it just looks like Final Fantasy, and I just shelf it into that. But yeah, I completely forgot that he did. Yeah, that's definitely weird.
Because we don't know if Verum Rex is another universe, another timeline, another Disney World. We don't know. So we don't know. Yeah, we don't know anything.
So I'm gonna pull this theory completely out of my ass here.
Gotcha.
And I want to get your opinion. Okay, so from the scene in Remind where he's talking to Zigbar and is basically like, okay, I know what you are, right?
Yeah.
Like that to me, like I almost feel like maybe he's like one of the foretellers that did the same shit that Zigbar did or that Lushu did, and is like now in the present and is like, I might be on to you. And in that sense, he's like in opposition to him, but also not necessarily like lined up with anybody else.
Well, we did see the foretellers all come back at the end of 3.
Yeah, but where did it come from?
True, because it just appeared, and we thought they all died during the Keyblade War. That's what we assumed.
Yeah, but what if they disappeared to different worlds, like the Dandelions did?
Yeah.
Or or it could be anybody. Like he could be his own thing. But
the thing is with the Dandelions, they went to different like worlds. Like, and worlds are considered different like planets, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because every world we go to is a Disney world. I think every world is like its own universe because every world has different sense of time, has different environment, has different universe rules. But then there's also world lines, which I'm not sure if that means different reality, different like timeline. It's so confusing.
Yeah, and there's like all that datascape stuff.
Yeah, what the fuck is data?
And Verum Rex was a video game.
In Toy Story, which was weird because so it's another universe, but in the Disney World, Toy Story had weird story implications.
Yeah, why was Toy Story the second most important world in the game?
I don't know. I guess because they waited so long to put it in there. So it's like, okay, Toy Story has to be special. It's so weird. I don't know.
It really was.
His potential is infinite.
He's got a lot. Yeah.
But so far, we don't have much.
Yeah.
So far.
I would probably say B or C just because.
I'm going to say C.
I think that's
He's pretty much as hype as Demix right now. Endless potential, but so far not the best showing.
Yeah, I think that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. C for card.
You put him in B again.
God damn.
Because to me it's in the middle. I don't know. C for card.
That's fair. Yeah.
Okay. Marluxia again. Someone with so much lore implication.
and probably the most straightforward that we have of them.
Oh, thank God. Because it's like, okay, he was in the past. He was a dandelion, one of the heads. His sister's dead. He wants to know why.
Yeah.
Period. We don't know how he got to the future like everyone else. But so far, he's not mauled by so much mystery and unexplained stuff. We don't know anything about him.
Yeah. I also wonder for someone like him if, like... Because we don't know... Like, obviously we know if your Heartless gets defeated or nobody gets defeated, you reform as a person.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't know, like, the extremes of that. So, like... You know, what if he fights in the Keyblade War or something and becomes a Heartless and a nobody, and then, like, what if they just chill like that for, like, 100 years?
Yeah.
And then, like, do you age? Like, how does that work? So, like, maybe, I don't know, but...
Okay, well, my theory that's kind of a little bunk because of Ventus is that them going to the future made them nobodies. Because...
Interesting.
Because, like, so far, no one else but them and Ventus are in the future. And 2 out of 3 of them are nobodies. We don't know how... We really don't know how a lot of the guys became nobodies, except for the top 5.
Oh, and you know what? It could be that they take different methods to get to the future than Ventus does.
Yeah, because Marluxia knew about the time machine when he fought Maleficent.
Yeah.
But they broke it. I'm not all caught up with Union Cross stuff, but Valorium's gone. We don't know where he is.
Okay.
So I think he might have, like, somehow went to the future with that thing, because one of them's broken. And I think he somehow, either accidentally or on purpose, went to the future. And there's a connection with him and his sister, who is a character mauled by mystery. We don't know a lot about her, except that she died. But she might be a ghost, might be a nobody now, because her heart was taken out.
There's that, I don't know if you've seen, but there's a clip in Union Cross where she, like, rises as, like, a white ghost.
Yeah, I saw that.
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
Wow,
Streligia.
came from another planet? I guess.
And then but that's, like, an exact image replica of, like, the white spirit that Marluxia is, like, a part of in the Chain of Memories boss fight.
Yeah, and she says, "I will lift you up when you are in trouble, brother." And, like, the face of Marluxia's final boss form is a woman.
Yeah.
So we don't know that. To me, I think that's more of an homage than anything. Not really. That's her.
Yeah.
I think she became a nobody when Ventus killed her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she died because her heart went away. And, like, when your heart goes away, your body disintegrates, but it reforms somewhere else. Because it happened to Sora. Because his heart went away, but Roxas was formed in Twilight Town for some reason. So, in terms of just him, I think he's, like, one of the more interesting organization members.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
He's an antagonist, like a main antagonist in one of the games. And, like, for an antagonist, he's pretty cool. Like, he wanted to betray the organization, which, like, he could have done, maybe, if he took over the castle.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know his exact plan, or I don't remember what his exact plan was for taking over. Because, like, he just said, I'll take control of the castle, and then I'll be boss. Cool. But, like, we assume Zenith sent them there to find Ventus, right?
Yeah, I think that was, like, the low-key, like, reason.
Yeah. Because he still remembers parts of him being Terra, because of the final mix scene where he goes down to the basement and talks to Aqua's armor.
Yeah. Well, because I think they knew that, yeah, they like, knew that Ventus was there.
Yeah.
But they just couldn't get into wherever he was.
Because I think that castle's power is you can never get to the top room. You always keep going up and up and up to oblivion. I think that's the reason.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, so of course another character in the future is probably going to play a big part.
Yeah.
Especially since he's a Union Cross person. They're all going to be. That's pretty much if your favorite character is in Union Cross, they're there to stay. I want to say B.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
B for beautiful flowers.
Yeah, he was really good in his own game. And
Yeah, and he
just
stayed
has a
he
lot
stayed
of
pretty good.
promise.
Like even in 3, I liked his part in Tangled World. It fit pretty perfectly.
Yeah. You put him in A.
Thank you.
There
Okay,
you go.
2 more. I'm not gonna do that again.
Okay.
Next is Larxene, the bitch,
She's the business bitch.
the Harley Quinn of Kingdom Hearts, cause she simps for Marluxia pretty hard.
Yeah, but unlike Harley Quinn, she's not in everything.
Oh, we'll see. She's
We'll
a big
see.
part to play.
I guess she will be. Yeah.
Yeah. She's an Ice Queen. Again, she's one of the organization members with a very defined personality. Of
Yeah.
course, she was introduced in a game that I'm pretty sure didn't exactly know what a nobody was. We didn't know they were emotionless husks. Her boss fights sucked in Chain of Memories.
Yeah, it felt like they were just like all those boss fights just blend together, so it feels like there was like 10 of them.
It's not like you can do anything different with them. You just play good cards and you win.
Yeah, you just hope that you have a little bit better deck the next time you
Yeah.
get there.
You just outdraw them, break their cards to zeros, you win. God, even in Unicross, she doesn't do a lot.
Yeah, I think
We just see that she's there.
she has an interesting personality, but she hasn't done a lot yet. But she's like cool enough.
Yeah. C.
Yeah.
All right. The last person. So my reasoning is Tetsuya Nomura is a character in himself. He is the god of Kingdom Hearts.
He is.
So I think he has earned his place in the tier list of Kingdom Hearts characters.
Okay.
So he is the most galaxy brain person I can think of.
Yeah.
Because he is just smarter than all of us. He proves it time and time again.
Mhm.
No matter what we say, it's no. I know what's gonna happen. You don't. We can guess. He throws us a bone once in a while with the Guardian being Terra. He made it so obvious that us dum-dums will be like, oh, of course. He'll feed us once in a while with stuff.
He also likes to troll a lot, especially on Twitter.
Oh, I don't follow him on Twitter, so I didn't know he had Twitter. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's pretty big on Twitter, and he'll just be like, I don't know, he'll just like tweet stuff sometimes to just like mess with people. There's an instance where I think people started calling him Daddy Nomura. So then he put a poll out on Twitter that said, what do you guys want to call me? And the options were like Papa Nomura, Daddy Nomura, some other third one. And then the last one said like MOM.
Oh,
like,
fuck you.
Like capital M, lowercase o, capital M, but also with the dots between, so it could be Master of Masters or Melody of Memory.
Fuck you,
Like
Nomura.
and then it was like, why you gotta do that? And then he also very recently said if he gets 100,000 followers, or when he gets to that he's gonna give away a PlayStation 5. And then he said, actually, I'll do it when we reach 30,000 followers. And he's at 20.9 thousand followers. So
I'm gonna follow him after this. So we'll get in there.
He was
because I didn't know he had Twitter.
Yeah, he was like, I actually want to give this away. His Twitter handle is Crazy Nomura.
He's so self-aware too. It's not like it's like he's an old man who just doesn't know what the kids are thinking and just stays writing his own Kingdom Hearts. No, he's with us. He is one of us.
Yes,
but he's just smarter than all of us.
He's one of us. He's smarter than all of us, and he just likes to mess with us.
I know.
Especially in the latest Union Cross Japan update. There's a moment where it flashes back, I guess, to Luciu talking to the Master of Masters, and the Master of Masters is just hey man, you got to stop putting your own theories on things and then being upset when they don't work out the way that you predicted them to be. Sometimes he's literally like the Master of Masters straight up says you have to be. Sometimes you're just not going to know the answer to things, and you just have to be cool with that. And it was he's just straight up telling us to be chill out.
Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah. He's like, you're just going to get the game anyways, and it's not going to be the theory you predict, so, stop getting upset about it.
Oh my god.
The dude is unreal.
In terms of keeping us addicted to this, Because, okay, in Kingdom Hearts, you get answers sometimes, right? And what happens? You get 10 more questions. Keeps us on the hook. We're crack addict just needing the next Kingdom Hearts game. We're gonna buy a fucking rhythm game for the lore in that.
Yeah,
How many DS games have we bought? Like 3. We bought PSPs for one game.
Yeah, he's still milking content from Kingdom Hearts 1. Like, and it's like the most minuscule stuff. I mean, like, we did, like, the very beginning of the game, like, one of the most iconic moments is you, like, run into the, like, weird brown hooded figure. Like, that's how the, like, game starts to become really weird.
Yeah.
And you don't get that explained what that is until 2012 when Dream Drop Distance comes out. And then just now, like, just this year, or maybe last year, they started explaining that arc thing.
Yeah.
In Union Cross.
Like, that looks cool. He probably made a Heartless with that.
Yeah, it's like the stuff was the thing that was in Hollow Bastion is now in Union Cross, and it was like what? You're gonna go ahead and explain that now? Like, we just assumed that was a cool looking thing, but no.
And like, imagine the balls on this man to put his canceled game in, at least in some aspects, in this new game, because for one thing, Disney owns Kingdom Hearts, not Square. Like, owns part of it, but Disney is like the main holder of it, right?
Yeah.
So if Square Enix says no, Nomura can just be like, Disney, I have an idea for the best-selling video game you guys have, or the only selling video games you guys have. People keep playing it, and Disney's like, okay, go ahead. Fuck you, Square Enix.
Yeah.
He's like, can I put this character in who's totally not an old character of mine? Yeah, sure. Fuck it. How about this like completely obvious trailer moment that's in my game? Sure. And like you just see you see the heads of Square Enix just so pissed, like they can't do anything.
The dude is just unreal. I don't know.
So yeah, he is S tier.
Yeah, he's got to be.
He's like first S tier. I'm gonna just put him top.
I'll put him in the front. There he goes, where he belongs.
No one can beat him. Maybe Donald, but like Donald versus Nomura, I don't know.
I have a feeling we might just find out.
Donald versus, yeah. See the gods of Kingdom Hearts are Walt Disney and Nomura. Walt Disney is the light side. Nomura is the dark side. They're the gods of the realms. That's my theory.
He has said a bunch of times that he relates the most to like Xehanort, and that he like wants Sora to like fail.
That's suspicious.
So
how many Nomuras are running around, you think?
Too many.
Would you be a Nomura?
Willingly, I don't know.
Would you be part of Nomura's Organization 13? I think I would.
I think that'd be pretty fun, yeah.
I'd be like the Demix. I'd be like on the back burner, waiting for my turn for someone to die. But I'd do it. So all hail Nomura.
Yeah, that's it.
So this is a tier list. This is official. This is the tier list. All our answers are correct.
This is canon.
This is canon. Nomura. Tweet us at Nomura. He'll agree because we put him in S. You might complain that we didn't put him in triple S. So this is as of this date, before Melody Memories and anything, because Kingdom Hearts has like a whole new arc to go through.
Yeah.
Some of these might change. Sora might just turn to shit.
He might never come back.
Anson Wise might just shoot to S tier for some random thing he's gonna do later.
I will never let him do that.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Canon. The end. Thanks to everyone for following along with this series. Obviously, Jimmy and I are huge Kingdom Hearts fans, and I really want to do a project centered around it just in time for Melody of Memories. Speaking of, Melody of Memories is already out by the time this video is released, and the only thing I would do to this tier list is maybe bump Kyra down to B. Sorry girly, maybe next time. This project took a bit to do considering dealing with all the fires of 2020, but I'm glad it's done and it turned out well. I have lots of projects planned down the pipeline and hope to fill this channel with professional and stylized videos. Hope you all can join me on this journey and have a great holiday season.